What's up, YouTube? This is Void of Dust Gaming, and as promised, this is the second part of me playing Murad in a ranked game. We had some difficulties in the team composition. Um, at first, the Wukong was playing some other character. He did not have the punish, and it was one of those games where you have people on the team that decide to switch to something different 3 seconds before the game starts. So I wasn't able to change to something that could have been beneficial. I know that this Wukong is going to play the jungler. You just know things like that. Like these are those people. So I decide to counter jungle. I've seen that they have a Murad on the team as well. So my plan is to hide in the brush. Yeah, and there I see two people. And Lindis is going to get one of her lightning beacons up there. So I decide to move out because a quick kill isn't going to help the team. I see the blue golem going down. So I decide, shit, what should I do? Okay, mid is my first guess because I see the Tulen. I think that I can try the same on the red buff. I got caught out here in the river. Therefore, you never ever go through that stupid river. And I am super lucky. Tulen does not hit his shot here. Murad decides to follow. He can do that because the tower is focusing the minions. And I am quite brave here. I try to play more aggressive as I did not play aggressive in the last game. I played stupid in the last game. So I try to be a bit more smart on that side. So I decide to stay here. I try to get the vision using my wand. And as you can see, super weird matchup. Wukong is doing his jungle thing. That's fine. He should come to level 4 before we do anything. I get really low here. Like one Tulen shot will basically kill me. And I decide to go back because if I'm dead, I'm not really that helpful. So I decide to go back here to fully recover. I've got my wave pushed, or my wave is about to come. I'm so into the game that I start running here. And as you can see, Wukong is starting fights in the middle. He has his jungle not cleared. That is kind of, yeah, you will see what's going to happen next. So I decide to play a bit more aggressive to get the Tulen, just to show him that I'm eager to go in. He should be a bit scared. That was my decision. And as you can see here, Murad is quite strong. So just a couple of hits brought Lindis down to half of her HP. Got some espresso here because I'm pretty much fed up because of that game and the game that I was playing after that. I played Aram, and you guys know that Aram is one of my favorite characters. I think I'm pretty good with her in terms of how good I am with my heroes, not in terms of Aram players. There will be much better players out there. But we just lost the game because my team was basically doing stuff. I even reported the first person ever for trolling. Never did that before. So this tower goes down. There's not that much that I could have done. Like, I try to stack up my passive, but then I have to be careful because they are both ranged characters and I'm pretty low. Murad is not that tanky for obvious reasons. He's like an assassin, so he's not supposed to be tanky, and you're not supposed to play him tanky. Murad should basically you should use the jungle creeps to stack up your passive. And the passive unlocks the temporal, I don't know, like this, yeah, the ult. And there, yeah, now Wukong writes noob team, and that's the start where he basically decides to go AFK. Which then leads me to take up their jungle. I see that they are quite far away from the dragon, so I decide to go in. Good Elsu sees me here, good map vision here. So we go in on Abyssal Dragon and we are able to finish it off uncontested. There you go. So far I am pretty confident that we can do something with this game, but as soon as Wukong starts to AFK around, this is just going to be a bit more difficult. You see, I use my ult here to basically clear the minions. So for you guys who don't know Murad yet, I mean, there are plenty of videos how to play Murad out there in the internet. I think none of them will be as entertaining as my videos because basically I'm just a new player. I'm not into MOBAs, so you basically will see something that other people won't. Might be a good learning experience because it might just help people. So could have stayed in the bush a bit longer. And yeah, if I would have stayed in the brush a little bit longer, I could have faced the that rabbit thing without any difficulties. But then good play. I think a good play here. I'm able to finish 2 of them, the Slims, and I've got the onslaught and the triple kill. I felt pretty hyped here, as I had the feeling that I finally know what to do. Like, not in terms of I'm super perfect, but at least I made 4 kills without being killed, and I had to play in the middle lane against 2 opponents who are doing the range game. Yeah, you see, I checked out the Wukong here. And basically what happened is he kind of cleared the creep here. He stayed a bit longer, could happen. But this is the time where he will start to AFK. So I see the Superman. I use the Sage Golem to fuel up my ult. I let the Superman go. Not much that I can do. I checked the middle lane here. Used my restore to get some health and some mana back. And I just poke. Like the ult basically is there for poking. So yeah, I wanted to say something about Murad's skills. So with his first, he is able to basically dodge twice. So as you can see here, I did like a short, it's like a flicker. So you do a short flicker, then you do another flicker, and after that you can press the button again to make Murad get back to the first position. So this is really good for getting vision because you can dash even further, and then you can just go back without being harmed. So you always try to be as far away from the enemy as possible, because after you went in, you unleashed all your skills, you teleport back, and you are out of any danger. That's how a good Murad plays. Therefore, you will realize that I'm not a good Murad. Yeah, let's face the truth, let's be honest. 5-0, that was superb. Like, I was really happy with that play so far. So Murad's second creates like a short barrier. You can see that here in the screen. And basically what that does is, as soon as you hit the button, you are invincible. So you don't take any damage, and that people have told me, I've seen it in videos, that you can even take tower hits. So if you press the button in the right moment, you are not hit by the tower, like the tower hits you, but you don't take any damage. So that's quite cool. And as you can see, you've got these small bars under my health and my mana bar. These are my is like my passive bar. You get more damage if you use your passive, and if you hit an enemy within 5 seconds 4 times, or multiple enemies, basically it's just on hit, it triggers on hit, then your passive is loaded, and as soon as you get your 4th passive stack, then you are unlocking the sigil of your ult. This is like how Murad works. And as you can see, Murad's like super powerful. Like he's just snipping those squishy marksmen away like butter in the sun. It's incredible. So we're not ahead in terms of towers. Like they've already taken the tier 1 towers from us. We did not do a good job here. Basically, we should push the bottom lane at the moment. That should be like the first objective. But we're leading. Like we have a 12-7 win rate or kill death rate. So this isn't too bad. The Grok is waiting here for the perfect moment to get the Tulin. I get the Tulin. Tulin runs away and I frostbite him to death. And this is like after you have seen that I had the message what to do about the Wukong, I basically decide to take the jungle. I decide to take the jungle role. I know that I have to be ahead of my enemy. I need to be ahead in terms of levels. And this is basically just the point where I started to do what I am supposed to do. I got my ult here, didn't hit the Superman that good, as you have seen. And there you go. This is how the Murad works. I don't even know where he stacked up, where he got his stacks from. So Superman is caught here by our Grug, but then there Murad comes in. He has the perfect opportunity. The window is correct, and he just faces us off. So yeah, we are. And there goes the Murad again. So as you can see, he used our jungle creep, dashed twice, used his ult, got back. That's how it works. It's kind of use your 1, use your 2, or use your 1, use your 1, use your 2, use your 4, and use your 1 again, and repeat. That's how Murad works. It's really, really simple, but as I see, or as I feel, it's not that easy to pull it off, but then you do pretty much loads of damage, even if it's just the 1-1-2 auto, and then you go back, as you have seen with the Lindis. So of course you have to be careful to take the right targets. It's not the best way to get that tanks. So I wanted the Tulin. I know that Tulin does loads of damage, and he's got this pretty sneaky flying around stuff with his short dashes on his 1. So I wanted him dead. And there's the mistake. Like I think that I can, yeah, I killed the Slims, but I thought that I could do more damage or I get my ult off. But then 4 consequent hits on your auto isn't that easy. I just felt it's not that easy. So you got to be careful with that. Yeah, and that's basically it. Like, as you see, they already took our core tower, like our tier 3 tower. There goes another tower. Their Murad is already level 15, which is way ahead of what I've done. Like in the end, I will have more kills than him, but MVP on your team doesn't win you any games, and he just knows how to use Murad. I mean, that's my second match on Murad. To be fair, like to be honest, that wasn't, and they are not able to get him here. That's really, really, really sad. Like Rag has done a really good job trying to rescue Mina here with his hook, reeling him in, but it doesn't work. And that is pretty much the end of the game. Like, this continues for several minutes. I think we have, let me check, we have 7 minutes to go. So I'm going to make the game a bit faster. As you can see, I'm trying to rotate as best as I can. Yeah. And let's go to, yeah, and here, from here on, we are just defending. Like, as you can see, the only tower that's left is the tower on the bottom. They are equal with their kills at the moment. So they've got 20, we've got 20 as well. Their Murad is fat like hell. I am as well. But then as we have 20 kills and I have 13 kills, that means my team just has 7 kills. And unfortunately, they are not all on the Elsu, because otherwise that would just mean Elsu is fat as well. And I'm still devastating. Like, as you can see, I managed to go in there and I killed 2 people again. So Murad's pretty awesome, even in that team composition. But that's not enough. It's just not enough to win the game. Our tower is down. It has just 1/3 of the health. Elsu is not able to get Superman here, even with his snipe. He gets out caught in the open by those minions, loses some health, and now he has to deal. He has to deal with the other people. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's fast forward a bit. Legendary. Their Murad is doing massive amounts of damage. Here's the GG, well played from me. And there we go. That's game. I just saved you a couple of minutes. And he, obviously, he's the MVP. I'm going to show you the damage taken, damage dealt. Here we go. 1 star down. I get 1 star back. And beginner proficiency, I'm the MVP in our team. Unfortunately, there is the AFK player, and 8 kills. That means they would have had 16, so their players would not be that fat. And yeah, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. If you have any tips or comments on Murad, put them in the section below. And stay tuned for more Murad gameplay. I'm not willing to let him go. I will continue playing Murad to become a better player. Have a nice weekend. This was Void of Dusk Gaming. Bye bye.